Hello and welcome to The Crunch. My name is Richard.
And I'm Terry.
And this is Skyrim, an epic fucking...
crying out
What?
loud.
Hold on, why are you saying this?
I've never actually seen it, so, I'm going to hold judgment, but, when you sort of just hear about a game and you just see the game everywhere, all the time, and
There's a reason for that. Come on.
I'm sure. All I want you right now, I just want you to take a jump.
But awesomeness, epic. You can go anywhere. Whatever you see in this game, you can go to. I'll go up to the mountains if I like.
Well, in that case, then turn around and then jump off that fucking rope. Jump off
Very short fucking video if that was the case. If you're like, hey, see you later.
Okay,
hey, don't forget to like and sub.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off judgment, but it's one of those things that when you hear about something all the time and you're like, but it must admit, it'd be interesting to see exactly why.
Right, okay, so we're just equipping a sword at the moment and we're taking a stroll down the cliffside and there's like a parrot stuck in a tree there for some reason.
Random glitch. Hey. Okay, so what is Skyrim?
It has one epic storyline, okay, it's really good. I completed that, and you have the choice of doing whatever you want. It's basically freeform sandbox, completely. It's like a living, breathing world. Think like if you ever watch Lord of the Rings and you're like, I want to be part of that. This game lets you do that.
But what is the story then? Can you say the story in a nutshell?
Basically, dragons are returning to Skyrim, and it's your job to stop them.
All right. And that sounds fair enough. And just random wolves. Yeah,
you can get attacked by wildlife and stuff, and you can hack the shit out of them and watch them roll down the hill when you're done.
It's like that old game you used to play in school. And you just stay to the top of top of a hill and then roll down it. Whee!
Yeah, it's like hey. But obviously, we didn't get hacked to shit just before we did it.
Still rolling. Hello, little puppy. Oh, he's still dead. Oh, never mind. You search the wolf. Yeah, search his pockets. What, you a chav? I've just seen something dead on the side of the road.
Loot anything you kill, you can loot, so you can gain items.
You are essentially a chav.
Yes,
just
a middle-aged
I see something
chav.
dead on the side of the road. I'm going to see if it's going to nick its wallet.
Yeah,
and then maybe feel myself kicking it or making love to it, and then call the ambulance.
Oh no, that's fucking wrong.
That's a chav, mate. What do you expect?
So, how are you liking the scenery at the moment?
I must admit, if you just stop for a second, or if it was earlier when I was just looking at the picture, it really was good. I actually couldn't tell if I was looking at like a genuine picture or I was looking at some graphics. Yeah, I am impressed by the grass effect and the tree effect. I must admit.
Yeah, and just the fact that you can do what you want, you become a wizard, a fucking knight, archer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just noticed how the dynamic of the wind blowing the grass.
It blows grass, trees, and everything.
That's cool. So, once you've completed the game, have you like hacked all the dragons to pieces? In which case, there are no more, or what?
No, the dragon encounters in this game are random, so you could be walking down the street and then all of a sudden this fucking dragon flies over and starts attacking you or attacking a village.
It's a bit graphic. I mean, what the fuck do these wolves ever do to you?
Well, they keep attacking me, so I had to boot it in the head and knock it on the head. Look, we're humans, we're the dominant species. Everything deserves to die.
We're the dominant species, so I'm just going to knee this thing in the face.
Yeah, and hit it with the butt of my sword.
So, are you able to change the look of the character as well? Because at the moment, you just look like a very large dwarf.
Yeah, you can customize your character to whatever you like.
So you made yourself look like a giant bald dwarf.
No, like a Nordic warrior, a Viking.
Where's his helmet?
Fuck you! I've only just started the game.
Everyone goes on about the bloody horns and the helmets and stuff, and your character decides not to have one.
Because I haven't got one yet. I could easily loot one if I kill someone and find one.
Oh, right, so you just don't, do what normal people do and get yourself a job and buy one! Oh, for crying out loud, the poor animals.
oh, fuck off, they're attacking me. I just want to take a look at the scenery. And they're like, no, human food.
So, do you come across? I mean, is this an MMO? Can you play this online, or is it literally just?
This is purely single player. So last video was an MMO. This is purely single player.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So there's no chance of meeting anyone else who are playing the game the same as you, kind of thing.
No, there is an MMO just coming out next
Conveniently,
week.
there's a person. It looks like Ronin. It's Ronin from Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah, he's just a farmer. He's going to go join a legion or something, like the army of the Skyrim. So we decide we don't like that, and we're going to kill him.
You're not going to just randomly follow Boromir.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're going to bite him with a shield and hack into shit.
Oh, right. So this. Oh, I like his weapon. Looks quite nice. Ho ho
Ha!
Die! Eat the butt of my.
Oh.
And stab him when he's down.
He's dead, Jim.
Spat.
I think I'm using a mod that increases the blood.
I just want to say, I think you killed him.
I think he's dead, Jim. Yeah.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
Okay, so what was that?
So I just transitioned into a bit further on in the game.
Right, fair enough.
Rather than watching, just to spice it up a bit.
Right, okay, fair enough.
And I got some epic art.
Now you look a bit better. Now you look like one of the turtles from. Was it when they went into feudal Japan? I don't know.
Yes, it's like a samurai type thing.
Yeah.
The style of it, anyway. Not samurai, but And this goat really is going to get shot up the arse.
Just randomly.
It's stuck. Look.
Up the bum.
It's like blah.
Right, and I like the fact that you're going to search the goat.
Yes, for meat. We need to eat.
So do you come? Can you get people on your side, or are you literally like a lone warrior?
You can gain followers and everything.
I'm
not going to deal with these fuckers because they'll kick my ass. So it's like, yep.
Considering the one in the middle looks like they all look like they've just been lifted from the elven army from Lord of the Rings.
They are high elves.
Right. So there wasn't. So the originality was literally. Is this game based on any shape or form with Lord of the Rings?
Kinda. The Elder Scrolls, which is the series of this game, has been going on for quite a while, so it's kind of hard to say they're copying the films because the first games were out before Lord of the Rings. Not the films, not the books, obviously.
Right, so they kind of lifted it from the books, but then the films might have taken elements from this kind of thing.
No, probably not. Probably they have no connection whatsoever.
Oh, right. Yeah,
you're just one of these simple folk who are like, it's an elf, it must be a copy.
Well, no.
When there's thousands of stories and books and videos about elves, and it's like,
oh yeah, that's
Lord of the Rings. They're copying Lord of the Rings. It's like, no.
The reason I say that is that because the design of the costumes were very similar. When you think about it, there's going to be thousands of different versions of elves and stuff, but there's only going to be so many versions of. There's only one version of a costume, and let's be perfectly honest. Lord of the Rings sort of raised the bar for every costume, every bit of CGI, and every bit of makeup in those 3 films.
Very true, but though when you look back at them now, they do look cheese.
No, they don't.
The acting and the quotes and stuff are just pure cheese because you've seen them so many times. You're like,
but that's the reason, right?
When Gandalf's like starts, when Saruman is like trying to bring the mountain down, and he's like going, yeah, and then Gandalf comes back with his own chant, and he starts going, and it's like a battle of voices between 2 old men just sitting on mountaintops going,
is it secret? Is it safe?
Is it secret? Is it safe? Now these fucking spiders always creep the shit out of me when I play this game. They're
spiders?
Spiders, yeah. Giant fucking spiders.
Oh, fuck no. Ugh.
The animation's pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
We're like down by this eerie swamp at the moment.
By the way, back onto the guy who plays Gandalf. Have you got, or have you seen any of Patrick Stewart's Facebook pictures and stuff?
Yeah, they're like best mates, aren't they?
I know, and it's so it's so
And there,
really
the
really
pictures are
funny.
well funny.
I know, because they just randomly do stuff. It's like, yeah, like I think there's a picture of like just them randomly laying around in a ball pool at some kid's party. They're
Doesn't
just like,
Patrick Stewart do loads of stuff against woman beating?
yes, because his mother was kind of beaten by his dad.
Oh, right,
If
okay,
you
yeah. So
watch,
I see lots of stuff him doing kind of like that, yeah.
yeah, if you watch, is it Who Do You Think You Are on from the BBC? If you watch that, there was one with him, and it talks about his dad and things, and the reason his dad was the way he was is because his dad was in World War Two, and in some, I think World War Two, and he was in some seriously fucked up battles to the
Yeah,
point of like
you're never the
almost,
same, man, when
no.
you come back from
So, but
war.
essentially, his dad had shell shock, but it wasn't diagnosed. So, as far as everyone was concerned, he was just, it was one of those unspoken things, and he took it out on the mother occasionally.
It's
But
not shell shock. It's post-traumatic stress
yeah,
syndrome.
yeah. Sorry, shell
Shell
shock is what they
shock's-
originally called it,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Was it? No, I thought shell shock was like when it all, like in Saving Private Ryan, when
Same thing,
the
that's
mortar
still-
hits next to him, and he's like,
Yeah, that's still post-traumatic stress, because it's kind of like you've experienced a stressful situation that's caused you to be the way to be that way. It's that, so it's shell shock, and it was shell shock was post-traumatic stress syndrome. Gulf War syndrome was post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's that whole thing.
ah.
Yes, I must
But
admit, I'm really
loving
enjoying
this.
the graphics.
Yeah, the snow effects are absolutely amazing. And even
Yeah.
like your characters have this like glaze of snow on them,
Yeah,
just to show that they're in the cold.
yeah. I must admit, it's tits.
Tits and ass.
Tits and ass.
Tits and ass. Tits and ass.
Okay. So you're going up now to another randomly lifted set from Lord of the Rings, I see.
If I would have shown you something which is not in the video, you would have so said Lord of the Rings, because what is the Kingdom of Rohan called, the city?
Helm's Deep, or
No,
the main
the
one?
main one. There's an exact replica of that in this game.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
didn't record it though.
That, you mean the one that's in the middle of the valley?
Yes.
Oh, I can't for the life of me remember the name, but I love that. I love that place. Yeah, I really do. It's like, if I was a billionaire, I would rebuild that entire set and permanently there. Screw what the government says.
Naga Thaya. And I should die as one of them.
I should die as one of them.
That I should die as one of them. No, the best one. What was the speech that made the hairs on the back of your head stand just before the Battle of Helm's Deep, where he goes, "Where is the horn and the rider?"
Yeah. Where is the man in the mountain?
Yeah. And like they blow the horn one last time.
Yeah, that was just like, blah.
And it's all great, and then Gimli goes, "It doesn't fit." Just like, oh, fuck's sake.
Gimli,
So no, he says it's a bit tight around the chest. And you're like, shut up, Gimli.
It's like, you just randomly shot me in the eye.
Yeah, and then I realised, oh, he's actually a follower, so he's going to help us, I guess. But he looks like a ghoul, which is a main enemy in this game, and so I just shot him in the head.
Oh, fair enough. As you do.
And he's obviously been to work in his cave, because there's loads of fucking dead shit.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like randomly dead people around. So what are the controls like for this game? I mean, are they quite fluid? Are they easy to handle?
Yeah, practically the same as Minecraft in terms of how you control them. I mean, I know for you, that's kind of like ambidextrous fucking, like trying to play with your hands behind your back, but
It's
for
like,
a normal gamer, they're
please
pretty
break
good.
down pi. To me, I don't know. I can eat pie. That's about it.
Yeah, is it cherry or blackberry? It's like, no!
No. Let's be serious. Is it steak or is it chicken?
Oh, so you're talking...
Yeah, I reckon
Savoury.
you should. I reckon because it's getting cold, you should kill the horse like a tauntaun and sleep inside it, a bit like Luke and Han Solo. It's getting too. Oh, kid, I thought these smelled bad on the outside. So, okay, what's all that? What the hell's this menu for? You've randomly gone into Homeworld.
No, this is like your skill trees. So I've leveled up, and now I'm going to put some extra points into my archery skill. Overdraw, 60% more damage.
By randomly altering the stars.
Yeah, your birth signs and shit. That's quite funky. It's better than just a simple plain menu, for sure.
I guess that's better. Beats anything Final Fantasy have come up with when it's like was it Final Fantasy 10 or 9 when they had the all the what looked like all the coins on the map circling out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of like meh. I just randomly placed them
like...
any old bloody where.
Yeah, there was an order for them things, but obviously you're just like blah.
Oh, I fuck all that sort of shit. I like play. I didn't mind playing the game. But yeah, I'm much more of a fan of watching people play games rather than actually play it myself, because I can sit here and pick fault with everything.
Yeah, because it's easy to do that because you're not part of the game. When you're actually playing this game, it's something special. Yeah. So now we've gone to a night scene now, and just look at a beautiful sky.
I must admit, yeah, I'm gonna the scenery and the whole world that you're in just looks amazing. Really does look nice. However, I would have expected to see at least a dragon for this video, but
oh, okay. You wanted okay, but don't it's just the fact that did you see the map earlier? The size of it, and it's just hundreds of hours of gameplay, and there's still I've had this game for fucking probably about 2 years. Yeah, and I'm still finding stuff I haven't seen before.
I mean, have you pretty much searched the whole world as it is, or have you kind of are you following a route that's set out for you, kind of thing?
Ignore the gliding deer. There's kind of a glitch going on here.
Word. That is horrendously bad.
Your opinion of the game has just dropped dramatically.
I was like, I could lose myself in the reality of this. No. No,
it's gone. It's gone. It's a game. It's crap.
It's a game. It's just a bunch of cleverly positioned pixels. Oh, pretty.
Yes. And we get a surprise. Ooh. It's like you got a feel for the person living in that little hut we just passed. It's just like, walk outside, a fucking dragon circle in the area.
Yeah. So, are all the dragons bad, or is there any good ones, like I'm led to believe from How Do You Train Your Dragon?
That is complete nonsense. Every dragon is bad and evil.
Oh, no, they're not. All dragons look cool. Oh, look, 2.
Yes, 2 dragons. It's like, oh, bollocks. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. So awesome fire effect there.
They just set fire to someone?
Yeah, one of my followers, they're just sort of burning them alive. The thing is, they're really difficult to fight because you have to wait till they land like that.
Now.
And you have to sort of hack them and nudge them with your shield.
Like,
are you in awe? Are you silent in awe? Or, hey?
It's like surely you should be on fire at the moment.
Yeah, I do take fire damage, but yeah.
Right.
It's a game. If I died instantly as soon as I got caught fire, it could be kind of fucking frustrating, wouldn't it?
I reckon you should just like go up to the top of a mountain and hurl yourself at them, like Woody Harrelson in. No, was it Woody Harrelson? Yeah, it was Woody Harrelson in Reign of Fire.
Yeah, that was a cool jump, man.
Just randomly goes and then get eaten.
Yeah, just like the main character for the whole thing. Yeah, the main character for the whole film, and it's like Allah Akbar off the fucking side of the cliff into the dragon's mouth.
It's just kind of like, he's for the whole film he's acting like this real hard nut, and at the very end he's just like, he does like 0 damage to any of it. He just jumps off and gets eaten. Done.
I think you would have thought at least take an eye out or something to give the other guys a bit of a chance, but no, he did nothing.
He just randomly just goes, I'm just maybe his whole option was, let's see if I can fill the fucker up.
So it just leave them. Yeah.
I must admit, the dragon effects are quite good. You trying to run down the mountain, you could have ran. It's the motion of you running could have been a little bit more dramatic than just like a gentle jog down the side of the mountain.
It's like a Sunday stroll animation. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to hide in this person's house.
Well, I'm trying to get some cover because every time they hover above me, they just set me alight. So I'm using all my health potions. But there's 2 of them, so I'm surely dead. So.
Oh right, okay. It's like, can you actually hide in the actual hut?
I could go into the hut, but it's like there's 2 dragons out here. Let me in.
True.
It's
Yes.
like no.
Ooh, I'm liking the sound of the music.
Oh, the music is epic, man.
You do kind of wonder. They spend all their like. Okay, so it launched a fireball at you.
Yep.
I do wonder, sort of like where the amount of you're on fire. The amount of money spent on games like this, like
It's hundreds of millions. It's as much as films these days now.
it must be because like, it's a whole soundtrack and score, isn't it?
Yeah, big time. The soundtrack for Skyrim is just when the dragon fights come and it's playing, you're like, oh my fucking god, this is awesome. Until like an hour later, when you're bored of it, you're like, hey, shut up now.
Yeah. It's like when you hear the music kicking, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to desperately find some healing potions now because I'm dying drastically.
Oh man. See, this is one of those games where I'm sure the listeners listening in are probably sitting there going, well, where's all the funny bits? This is quite boring. I'm not bored. People who listen to it might be a little bit bored, but I'm not bored because this is one of those games when you can sit and really get into. I must admit.
Yeah, so if it's like that watching it, can you imagine playing it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was epic.
Yeah.
It's like Dragonland in front of me. The dragons look fucking awesome as well.
Like you're looking down the barrel of a gun.
It's like, here, have an arrow to the head. And I love it, the arrows actually stick out the head as well.
Yeah, I love the fact the arrows don't really have any kind of like. They're not doing anything.
It's a dragon, what do you expect?
Well, even so, there should be. Do you know what you need?
What
A
do I need?
bottle of water. As soon as he opens his
Shut
mouth,
up.
there's some water. Fire extinguisher. There you go.
I am about to die, by the way.
Yes, I can tell.
It's like, oh crap, out of potions.
No, no.
Where's the potions? Because
Well,
you
don't
can
worry,
get potions to resist fire and stuff, so I was looking at that and I was just
don't worry,
drinking every concoction I could.
We are rapidly coming to the end of the episode.
True, very true. So this has been Skyrim.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 10 then?
Definitely, the amount of hours I put into this game and the joy it's given me, definitely at least 8 or 9. It's just some of the glitches and stuff have been
The goat.
putting me
The
off.
floating goat.
Yeah, the skiing goats.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give this probably about I'm going to probably only give this about a 7 out of 10, just because it's not an MMO. So you're kind of limited to the people you see.
Yeah, the interaction's limited.
Yeah, you're kind of limited to what the AI wants you to do rather than normal people. But anyway, this is going to end. So I'm Terry.
And I'm Richard.
Till next time. Bye.
See you later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and sub as always. And there's plenty more content on the Crunch to check out. So I'll catch you guys later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
What do you smell? Man flesh.
Man flesh. Oh, what was it? You know when the Battle of Minas Tirith?
Yeah.
And he saves not Pippin. Yeah, was it Pippin? He saves Pippin, doesn't he? He jumps off his thing. He goes,
Peregrine Took, wasn't it? You fool of a Took.
Fall over to. He's been attacked, just about to be attacked by an orc, isn't he? And he sort of jumps to his rescue, and he says something really funny. He's like, roar, roar.
No, he just goes, hoo.
Yeah.
And then it's quite blatantly a stuntman swinging the staff around, like martial arts like, and then it cuts back to him going, "Fool of a Took."
Fall over took. It's like he's half wizard, half ninja.
I know. Oh, but come on, it doesn't care. I don't care anything about that. If I could meet Sir Ian McKellen, I'd be like, "I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy." Because the dude's
Aren't you afraid that it'd go? Do you want to come back to my place?
I don't care. I'd be like, I do not. I don't care. I'd be like, if I would be honoured to take your elderly. I'd be honoured to take your elderly penis. I really would. To cut
Oh,
your elderly
no.
balls in my hands, I would be honoured. I
I
would.
wouldn't call him elderly.
Well, come on, he's about 70 something, or it's the same as Patrick Stewart. It's kind of like, yes, Captain Picard, I will happily make it so for you. I don't
Yeah,
care.
he's like standing behind you and he's like, engage.
Engage.
As it slips into your anus. Engage.
I don't care. I'd be like, that I would be honoured because, no, in all fairness, they've played two of the most iconic characters ever. You've got Gandalf and Magneto and Captain Picard and Professor X. It's like, ugh. It's like joygasm, really.
Yeah, you want them to give you away at your wedding, basically.
Yeah, I love
Standing
the fact,
there at the chapel, like,
was it Ian McKellen? Ian McKellen was the one who married Patrick Stewart and his new wife.
Oh, sick.
I think Ian McKellen was the officiant. Can you imagine that?
Right.
It's just kind of like Gandalf is the minister at your wedding. You're like, abla, 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 abla. It's like, I'm sorry, but now I'm sorry, wife. I'm going to have a civil partnership now.
Yeah.
I'm taking both Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen home. The thing is, though, you couldn't have a gay relationship with Ian McKellen. The reason being is because you couldn't call him Ian or anything like that. You'd be calling him forever Sir Ian McKellen. Would you like some cereal, Sir Ian McKellen? Look, we've been married for 4 years. Sorry, Sir Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Would you like a coffee, Sir Ian McKellen?
Mr. OBE fucking Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, coming up to the traffic lights, he's going, you do realise it's turned red, Sir Ian McKellen? Everything. What would you like for tea tonight, Sir Ian McKellen? Stop calling me Sir Ian McKellen!
Stop it. Right, we gotta go.
Hoo, 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 hoo.
We'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Okay, see you later, everyone. Bye.